All right. Hello, guys. So, I am so excited. We are going on our next cruise. We have not been on a cruise in almost 2 years now. So, I'm super excited. Please excuse the mess because I'm trying to do some pre-packing, but I want to jump on here and kind of share my excitement with you guys and just let's just chit chat and do a little pre-packing and discuss the cruise. So we got our handy dandy suitcase here. I got some clothes over here. I have a packing box. Why do I have this packing box? Well, on the cruise, you will have there are what do they call it? Duty free shops. And in those duty free shops, they have different little liquors, wines, or whatever. But I particularly want to get some white Hennessy. So I want to buy some and I want to be able to ship it home safely in my suitcase. So we got some bubble little packaging stuff. We got some paper and it's a nice little size. It'll better fit probably at least 2 of those bottles in there. But I plan on only really buy one. But if someone else in my group wants to buy another one, we can pack it together. So yeah, that's what we're doing. I have my suitcase here, but like I won't be packing everything today, but I'll be packing the most important things. So, and I want to bring you guys along with for that journey. This envelope here, this has our birth certificates in it. Now, it's going to be myself, my husband, and our 3 kids. Our oldest son, he has a passport. So, and plus he lives out of state. So it's good that I don't have to have his birth certificate and all that stuff. He has that stuff in his possession, but he won't need it. But I have in my folder here, I have my birth certificate, my husband's birth certificate, and our youngest son's birth certificate. My daughter's going to bring her own stuff. Fingers crossed, everything goes well. She keeps up with everything. I mean, she's an adult, but still, you know how the kids are sometimes. So, but yeah, I have our birth certificates in here, and the reason why do I have our birth certificates? So, for you new cruisers or possible or prospective cruisers, if you do not have a passport, you need to have a valid, unexpired ID plus a birth certificate in order to board the cruise ship. I know this is particularly with Carnival, to board the cruise ship and to get on and prove that you're a citizen, a United States citizen, and to board a cruise ship and to get, but not really to get back off, because once you get on and you prove your documents, that's the end of it. But that can be used for when you're traveling from Missouri, when you're traveling from a United States port back to a United States port. And so they call that a closed loop trip. You're going from United States out and back to United States. So you can use your birth certificate and your ID to prove your citizenship in that case. So now the important thing was what I was about to do, which I'm glad I stopped myself from doing. I was about to put this in my suitcase because I thought, to be safe. But what if my suitcase gets lost on the way there? Well, then I won't have our birth certificates to get on the cruise ship. So that would not have been a good idea. So thankfully I thought better of it. And this is going to be my travel to go bag, this cute little bag here. And you see that? It's so cute. I got this from Temu. Yeah, from Temu. And it's really good. It's good quality. It's like actual denim, pretty good sturdy denim. And so this here is going to go into that. And this will be my actual travel bag. And it's cool because this even has a zipper on the inside. So I can put my own ID in here. maybe some other little items, but I don't think I'll be bringing my actual, well, I think I will be bringing my wallet, but anyway, I could just tuck little extra items in there. So that's going to go in there. And speaking of, while I'm thinking of that, I have a little cruise slash travel bin here. I have an entire little like plastic bin and drawers. And so this is one of the drawers out of that. And it has stuff that I keep in there for our cruise. And so, yeah, I'm going to have some items here that's going to go in the suitcase and going to travel with us, but not everything, because some of these things are going to go with for other people and we may not even need it for this cruise. But these things, these are travel wipes, and you want to use that for your hands, wipe down some surfaces and things like that, because the last thing you want to do is get sick while you're out on your cruise vacation. You don't want to be getting sick. So bring some wipes, share them with your family members or other people in your group so that everyone can stay healthy and have a very joyous vacation. So there's that. I'm just going to stick that in there, and I'm probably just going to, oh, cool. It has a little button. It's got like a little button right here, and then you can just snap it closed. Is that not cool? That is super cool. So yeah, I'm loving this bag. So that's what's going in that bag here. You may have seen my last time I went cruising, these little shower caps. These shower caps are handy and helpful for when, like if you're putting sandals or shoes or whatever, you can put this as a shoe cover, and it kind of keeps like your clean clothes and stuff like that away from being mixed up with the bottom of your dirty shoes. But another way you can prevent that is have some packing cubes. Handy dandy packing cubes. Packing cubes are awesome because you can fold your clothes a certain way in here. I like to use packing cubes to organize my clothes. So I have a packing cube that's for shorts and t-shirts. I'll have maybe another packing cube that may have some sundress. Now I know most people don't want to fold up their sundresses, but if you don't want to carry that big, what is it called? Like a dress. Anyway, it's big, you zip it up, you put your different dresses and things and suits and stuff like that in it. I think it's called I can't think of the name. But anyway, you can use that, but it kind of becomes big and bulky. And I used that the last time when I overpacked, which I'll link that video here. When I overpacked the last time, and it was a nightmare. So we're trying to keep things simple and light this time. So I'll be using packing cubes. I got much larger. So this is one size, but I have a much larger packing cube here as well. This is a little one, but I have that's not the biggest one. So yeah, here's a much bigger one. Mine is kind of condensed down, but this is a much bigger packing cube. You may not be able to see how big it is from there, but it's really big. I mean, I can definitely fit some sundresses. If you wear jeans, you can definitely fit several pairs of jeans in here. What I'll do for you guys, I'll put a link in here to like my list on Amazon that I use for traveling. And so it might be helpful to kind of browse through some of those items there and find similar ideas. Just something that might be helpful. So yeah, packing cubes are amazing for organizing your clothes. And the cool thing about the packing cubes are, if you don't really want to fully unpack in your room, you can just use your clothes, use these packing cubes and stick them in the drawer. And then you just open the packing cube up inside the drawer, and then there's your clothes readily available. And then it's easy to pack up. Say there's some items that you did not use while you were, oh, I'm out of frame. Oh, let's get back in frame. Let's get back in frame. If you have, so these packing cubes, they're great for keeping your clothes organized because you can just lay them in your drawer in your cabin room. Just unzip it, open it, leave your clothes still packed inside of it, and just lay them in the drawer. But when you're done, the cool thing about that is, say there's items you did not wear and they're still clean, just zip it up in the packing cube, throw it back in your suitcase. And there you go. That's an easy way to kind of keep things easy while you're cruising and vacation, because you don't want to be like really focusing on packing and unpacking and where is this at, and separating the dirty clothes from the clean clothes. Another thing I would advise doing, I don't have it with me, but I take a laundry bag. You can get it off of Amazon, but I take a little small laundry bag, and every time I'm taking off some clothes I know I'm not going to rewear, I just throw them in the laundry bag and put it in our closet in our stateroom. And that way, I'll be interchanging the words cabin and stateroom. They're the same thing, but that way I can just kind of keep our dirty clothes all in there, and I have it where I can just zip that bag up. It's not the kind of mesh that's open. I like the ones that are just like completely covered from top to bottom. Like I said, I'll give you guys a list of the things I buy from Amazon, but take a little laundry bag. If you want, you can just take a regular, like, one of your house trash bags. I mean, it's just going to be in your suitcase and your dirty clothes are just going into it. So it's no big deal. You don't have to go online and buy this stuff when you already have it in your house. And then you just like tie it down, throw it in your suitcase, kind of push some of the air out of it so it'll fit. And yeah, just make things a lot easier, because the goal is to have a good time, not to be like managing things like you're back home. Who wants to do that? Your food is free. Your room is made up for free. Like, we're not about to be doing house chores when we're on vacation. Okay. So, so there's that. Packing cubes. Make sure you have your documents. Another thing that I'm doing, I have this. This is kind of like a little cooler bag. Yeah, it's like a little small cooler, but it smashes down. It goes in my suitcase very easily. But the cool thing about it is that when we go on shore, we have like a port day. I can pack this with ice. And I ordered water bottles for our room. So I'll pack these with a couple of bottles of water bottles. I'll go upstairs to the buffet area, whatever, the drink stations, pack it with some ice. I actually am going to bring some Ziploc bags and put the ice in the Ziploc bags so it don't get so messy in this bag here. And put a bunch of Ziploc bags with ice in here. And we'll have some cold water while we're out on port. And we're not paying like $3 to $5 for a bottle of water. Even though the bottled water on Carnival has now gone up. In my opinion, it's way too expensive, but what are we going to do in this day and age? But I guess just sit back and complain about it. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put some ice in some Ziploc bags, throw them in here with some bottled water. My husband, he has already been informed that he is the water boy on this trip. So he'll be carrying this on his shoulder, because I'll be carrying other stuff, of course. So he gonna carry that. I don't think he really wanted to sign up for that, but that's gonna be his job. And so another cool thing I want to show you guys, well, not necessarily just as cool as what I feel like is important, is sun hat. So I wanted to buy, this one's cute, it's fine, you know, and it did this job last year when I wore it, but I want another hat, but one that, you know, is covered here in just a little bigger brim. That's what I want, but trying to keep the spending down a little bit, because I feel like with how expensive things have gotten these days, things have gotten so expensive that, you know, you just kind of have to suck it up and deal with what you have and just roll with the punches there. You know what I mean? So try to make sure I'm still in frame. So yeah, I'm still in frame. And then you got things like your coveralls. I'm going to show this one. This is one of my favorite coveralls. And you just wear that over your swimsuit and stuff like that. So yeah, I have a lot to pack, but I have plenty of time to do it. Another thing I wanted to show you guys because we don't leave until like 3 weeks. Well, like really more like 4 weeks. Another thing, these things for your cell phones. If you're planning to bring your cell phone, even like a wallet or whatever with you, these are really good. These are waterproof, or it says waterproof, but still just kind of be smart. But we did put our phones in here, and we went under the water with these, and our phones were completely protected. So I'm going to be bringing those. We're going to put our phones in those so they can be protected. Another thing I want to show you guys, straws. On Carnival, I actually have some other straws I'm using, but I'm just going to show you these. These are some bamboo straws. On Carnival and maybe some other cruise ships too, they have these, like, not even paper straws. They're like these candy straws. When you buy drinks and things from them and you ask for a straw, they give you like these candy straws. And those are fine, but in my opinion, they're too sweet. And if you're buying a drink that's already mixed with sugar, and on top of drinking it out of a sugar straw, it just, to me, is way too much. So I'm bringing some straws. I'm going to share it with the group, and I'm going to have my own straws that I take back home with me. I know they're trying to save, try not to be so wasteful, and, you know, I guess what you could say, lessen their carbon footprint. So they're giving us those candy straws that can dissolve and are biodegradable, but them things are nasty. So I'm not feeling that. So that's that. And for the most part, that's pretty much it. I have a little night light, and it's motion censored and all that. You just plug it in. I'll probably plug it into either a wall socket, or if they have something, I don't think they have anything in the bathroom, but probably like a wall socket or something there, so we can, when it's night, we can just have a little bit of light left. So I'll have that for that reason. And yeah, so just a couple of quick little items. Like I said, I have a list of things that I bring, and definitely that I brought last year, that I'll include in the link in this description box. And so you guys can have some ideas of things to bring on your cruise vacation. And yeah, it'll be really useful, helpful. One thing, don't go yet. Don't go yet. These shoes, these are going to be the link too. These shoes were awesome. These are water shoes, but the sole is thick but very flexible, and it's got little holes in it so you can let the water and stuff out. But they're very comfortable, and they're made almost like a complete tennis shoe, but they're very comfortable. They're very flexible. They look good. And I think they were perfect. I think these are way better than flip-flops and better than some of the other water shoes I've had before. But I mean, just get you a nice comfortable pair of water shoes. They're better than trying to do flip-flops or go barefoot, because some of the beaches can kind of have like sharp pieces on theirs, you know, like the shell pieces can kind of be sharp, and you know, you just may not want your feet just out like that. So these can come in real handy for things like that. And like I said, it'll be part of the link of the cruise items that I brought a couple of years ago, about 2 years ago now, I guess, since the last time we cruised. And so I'll show that to you guys, and look forward to many more videos coming up about our cruise vacation, where we'll be staying at in Galveston before we board the cruise ship. I think you guys will really want to watch that video, because Galveston is not the easiest port to navigate around and to stay in. So you guys really want to look out for those videos about Galveston, our experience there, and of course our experience on the Carnival Breeze. Until next time, I look forward to speaking with you guys later. You all joining us on this wonderful, wonderful vacation. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be amazing. I'm so sure it's going to be awesome. So I look forward to you guys joining us on it. And until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye for now.